Good evening. I'm just waiting for a few minutes to see how many people jump in. This won't be a long live. I don't have my computer with me right now, so I can't set it up and read the comments. I'll try and do the best I can. Hello, Liberty Ninja, American Nightmare. Um, like I said, I'll give it a couple minutes to see who jumps in. This isn't going to be a real long live. Just a bunch of people have reached out to me wanting to know if I'm all right or, you know, what's going on. I haven't been on in a long time. And I guess the reason why I haven't been on in a long time is I don't see a whole lot of sense in coming on here. And I don't, as far as doing the doom and gloom and fear and clickbait and all that crap. I mean, you got the one channel every day. It's red alert, doomsday planes, we're all gonna die, nuclear war is starting. You got the other channel saying that this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. You better run to my store and buy my shit so you don't, so you can survive the apocalypse and all that. Realistically, people that are gonna prep have been prepping, you know, and the people that aren't gonna, and you're not gonna change them. So it really doesn't, I mean, it doesn't matter. Um, I'm down to the point where I watch the Angry Prepper quite a bit. Not every time he comes on, but quite a bit. He doesn't seem to do the doom and gloom and fear porn and stuff all the time. Um, and the other one is Bear Independent. I watch them too. They give you a lot of information on what's going on, but they're not. I mean, when I watch Bear Independent, the only thing he's trying to sell you, which I don't think is a bad thing to have, is the medical gear and stuff like that. Angry Prepper, I can't ever think of him trying to sell you anything. He just tells you what's going on or what he thinks is going on. They don't have the clickbait, the today's the end of the world stuff going on. And be realistic, I got burned out on it. The only way you get clicks on prepping and stuff like that is you have to keep people afraid so that they come to your channel every day and see what's to be afraid of today. And I just don't want to do that. The other thing is, I'm sick of politics. I'm burned out on this crap. Um, you know, we reap what we sow. We have Republicans, Democrats. It don't matter. None of them give a shit about any of us. You know, you got Jim Jordan. You got um, Gates, Green, Boebert, uh, Paul. All these people. They're going to pass these bills to abolish the ATF, pass these bills to protect First Amendment, pass these bills to pass or protect Second Amendment. When they have the power to do it, when Republicans have the presidency, the Congress, the Senate, they don't do anything. They don't do anything to protect any of them rights. Matter of fact, they try to avoid even talking about it. But then when they're not in power, when they know, like right now, they'll pass all these bills in the House, knowing that it's not going to pass the Senate and it's not going to be signed by the president, and say, look what we're doing for you. Look what we're doing for you. And they're not doing a damn thing. And then the other thing is, I get this on this channel. All these people saying, well, it's democracy, it's democracy. America is not a democracy. I don't know what the hell people. I mean, when I went to school in government class, they taught us this country was founded on a constitutional republic. It says nothing about founded on a democracy. We vote democratically, we do this democratically, but our country is based on a constitutional republic. But go ask anybody on the street, and you ask them what this country is based on, and they say democracy, democracy. You can't fix stupid. And trying to talk about it, I just get pissed off. I get aggravated. I don't want to be pissed off. I don't want to be aggravated. That's why I haven't been doing any videos on this channel. Um, all I heard about all last week was, oh, the government's going to shut down and it's the end of the United States. It's the end of the world. Well, they didn't shut down. They came to another agreement. like they have in the past. The few times that the government did shut down, they just worked people without, hang on a minute, they just worked people and told them go to work. Government people went to work without pay. I'm sure they got back pay. Then again, maybe not with this country. You never know. I mean, this is not the same country I grew up in as a kid. But it's funny. We hear it all the time. We're running out of Social Security. We can't keep up with welfare, this and that. But we can send billions of dollars to Ukraine. And the reason why we're sending billions of dollars to Ukraine is the government takes our tax money. They invest it in Boeing. They invest it in all these, the war machine, all these companies that make shit for wars, bullets, bombs, planes, everything else. And that's not on top of the money they send over there and funnel back to themselves. They're all invested in it. So they take our money, they invest into all this stuff. They have to create wars so that way they can build more planes, build more bombs, build more guns, this and that, send our kids, our grandkids off to die while they get richer. And then I get tired of hearing people say, well, we, we need to do something. We need to do something. We need to pick up our guns and fix this. Nobody's going to do that. It's not going to happen. People wouldn't even stand up to the vaccine mandates. They took it even when they didn't want to because they were afraid of losing their jobs and that. They're sure as hell not going to go out and take a chance on going to prison for the rest of their lives. It's not going to happen. There's an easy solution to all this, but nobody wants to do it. They say, well, we need term limits. There's already term limits on every politician. It's called don't vote the son of a bitch back in. It's real easy. Do not vote them in. Vote for them, let them get one term. I don't care how good they did in their first term. That's it. They don't get voted in again. You keep new people coming in. These people get in, they're in for life. I mean, you got Nancy Pelosi. You couldn't understand a damn word she was talking about. I don't know if she had too much to drink, a mouthful of marbles. I don't know. I could barely understand a dumb bitch most of the time. You got frickin' McConnell, freezes up. It's like somebody flipped a light switch off. He just stands there. You got Joe Biden. He's been in politics, 50, 60, 70 years? Who the hell knows, man? I mean, where the hell that guy's at? I mean, he can't even find the exit to get off a stage. How did they get in there that long? Because people keep fucking voting for them. And then they say, well, we need term limits. We need term limits. You got term limits. Don't vote the sons of bitches back in. Ain't none of them worth a shit. Not one of them politicians. I don't care who it is. It could be Green. It could be Boebert. It could be Ron Paul. It could be Ted Cruz. It could be Matt Gaetz. Not one of them give a shit about you. If they've been in more than one term, they don't give a shit about you. If they're in a second term, they're part of the problem. Because if they really gave a shit about you and was looking out for your best interest, the rest of the Congress and the Senate would run them the hell out of there because they wouldn't be doing what politicians do. They'd actually be doing what you want instead of blowing smoke up your ass and doing what they want. So, I mean, that's why I don't do these videos anymore. We got billions of dollars to send to Ukraine, but then they talk about how, and all of us see it, there's old folks that got to choose between getting their medicine and eating. We got families that can't barely keep the electricity on. We're paying damn near $4 a gallon for gas. They could take them billions of dollars they're sending to Ukraine, and they could use that to bring the cost of gas down while they're doing their green energy shit that ain't going to work. I mean, I don't know where you live, but the electrical grid where I live, if my dog goes out here and pisses in the yard, the electricity goes out. The electric grid is so unreliable out here. I mean, I got a generator. I'm going to get a spare generator just in case one breaks down. At least I'll have power. We don't have any money for the elderly. We don't have any money for the vets that are coming back from Afghanistan and Iraq, that came back from Afghanistan and Iraq with legs blown off, PTSD, all kinds of stuff. We don't have any money for anything. The country's struggling, but yet we got billions of dollars to send to Ukraine. It it's never going to change. I mean, I know people. Look at what Bud Light did. I know people are still drinking Bud Light, and they're like, "Well, it's cheap. It's even cheaper now." So they continue to drink it. The NFL, Major League Baseball, hell, even frickin' NASCAR, they're going frickin' woke. But people continue to go. They continue to buy tickets. They continue to spend the money. They bitch and complain about this country going to shit. They bitch and complain about all this woke bullshit and this agenda, but then they keep supporting it. So for me to come on here and do these videos, to me, seems pointless. I'm tired of being pissed off. I'm tired of being angry. I really don't care anymore. Let it all collapse. Let it all burn down. I've been prepping. It is what it is. I mean, realistically, if we have a nuclear war, if you're in the blast zone, you're dead. It's not going to matter. If you're not in the blast zone, just like there's people that survived Hiroshima and Nagasaki and all that, yeah, you may live, but you'll probably have cancer and live a really shitty life. Or if you're far enough outside, you may not be affected by it at all. It doesn't matter. From the moment you're born till the end, you're slowly dying every day. Sooner or later, you're going to die. You're going to have to stand in front of the good Lord above and find out whether you did good enough to go to heaven or whether you're going to hell. If you believe in God. If you don't, that's, I don't know what to tell you. But I'm 51 years old. If I die at 65, I got 14 years left. If I die at 70, I got 19 years left of life. Do I want to spend my last 15, 20 years worrying about what might happen, stressing out every day about what could happen? Or do I want to just enjoy life? That's why I do all the videos I do on my gun channel, because I'm happy when I do that stuff. I'm not going to worry about it. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. It ain't like I can stop it or you can stop it. If they do, these stupid politicians keep provoking China and provoking Russia, and there's a World War III, there ain't nothing you can do about it. You can't stop it. You can't prevent it. Hell, depending on your age, some of you might get drafted. If not, I can guarantee your kids and your grandkids will get drafted. But you know what? It won't be the politicians' kids going over to other countries and getting killed and fucking dying. It'll be yours or your grandkids. So, yeah, I choose not to deal with this shit anymore. I'm prepared as I can get. I have food for almost a year for me and my wife. I have potassium iodide in case nuclear war happens, or 50 miles away from me the nuclear energy plant melts down or whatever. But I mean, realistically, what am I gonna, if the nuclear energy plant down the road melts down, I can't stop it. I can't change it. I can leave. So if I can't stop it, I can't change it, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to be as prepared as I can be to do what I need to do for what's best for me and my family. And I'm not going to worry about things I don't have no control over, that I don't have no power to change. I mean, I could come on here and I've had different companies. I could be monetized right now. They sent me a thing a while ago saying I can be monetized. I'm not monetizing this channel because I don't want to make money off of other people's fears or what they're worried about or whatever, I could sit here and sell you battle boxes, a bunch of shit you ain't never going to use and you don't need. I'm sure, I've had companies tell me, hey, promote my product. I ain't promoting nobody's fucking product. I didn't do this to make money, get rich, or make a career out of it. I go to work just like every one of you. I bust my ass every day to get by. I'm in a lot better position than most people. My house is paid for. If I didn't have expensive hobbies, I could live pretty good. But I like Harleys. I like guns. I like to spend money. So because of my hobbies, I work real hard to have fun and enjoy myself. I'm not trying to save $1 million because life's short and I don't want to spend 80 hours a week at work. I mean, I average 38 hours a week. I don't even work a 40-hour week most of the time. I couldn't right now if I wanted to, but because work's slow. But I just don't. I don't see no sense in going through life scared, depressed, upset, worried. That's why I don't watch. Like I said, the only two channels I really watch anymore is The Angry Prepper and Bear Independent, and I watch them to get news because they do put out a lot of news and everything. Everybody that's telling me about the end of the world, the end of the world, the end of the world, I quit listening to because you got all these people saying, Russia's losing the war. They've been saying that for what, over a year? Russia's still going. You got idiots like this General MacArthur and all these guys saying that, Ukraine's done. I've been hearing for 8 months. Ukraine's done. It's over. They've lost. They still continue to fight. And you know what? They're going to continue to fight a lot longer because when they run out of Ukrainian bodies to send out there and get slaughtered, that's when they're going to do a draft and they're going to take your kids, your grandkids, or if you're young enough, they might even take you. So all these people telling you all this crap, I mean, you do what you want. You're a free American. Watch whatever you want. If you want to watch the guy up north that, your daily dose of doom and gloom, because that's what it is. I mean, and then don't forget to go buy his shit. Or you want to listen to Red Alert every day where is nuclear war is going to happen tomorrow. I mean, go watch what you want. I mean, it's just a bunch of you reached out and asked me why I haven't been doing videos on this channel, why I'm not um, saying much and that. It's because no matter what I say, nothing's going to change. People are going to do what they're going to do, you know? So why worry about something you can't change? Why would I sit here and waste time doing videos? I mean, I've done videos. The old channel had at one point we were up almost 22,000 subscribers for over a year. I told people prepare, stock up on food, stock up on water. I was trying to keep up with the predictions. I was trying to keep up with the daily news. And when you do that, you end up reporting shit that ain't right. You end up getting addicted to the views. You end up getting addicted to the how many views your channel gets and all that. And the next thing you know, you're putting up clickbait titles. You're jumping on the prediction wagon with all these other channels, and everybody's spreading fear and gloom and doom because they want you to rush back tomorrow and watch that channel again so they can get more views. Never asked anybody to subscribe to any of my channels. Never asked anybody to like them. Never asked anybody to share them. If you like what I say, like what I do, I don't need to tell you to give it a thumbs up. I don't need to tell you to share it. I don't need to tell you to subscribe. If you like it, you'll do it. If you don't, you won't. But I'm sure as hell not going to sit here and tell you, oh, tomorrow is the end of the world. Tomorrow's the end of the world. So you'll come back tomorrow and hear how the next day I'm going to tell you, oh, it's the end of the world. It's the end of the world. I'm not going to do that. It's just, I don't want to be that person. Them people get on my nerves. I don't watch, the only 2A channel I really watch anymore is Langley Outdoors and Four Boxes Diner. Because all the rest of them, they're like, the title says, uh, Supreme Court decision, changes everything. And then when you watch it, the Supreme Court ain't decided nothing. They're just saying what might happen if the Supreme Court rules on it. I don't care about what might happen. I might hit the lotto tomorrow. Odds are I'm not gonna. What might happen doesn't do anybody any good. Give out real information that does people good. If the Supreme Court ain't ruled on nothing, don't tell everybody, oh, in the title it sounds like the Supreme Court ruled, you know? And then you click on it, you got commercials at the beginning of the video. They string you on the Supreme Court, this, and then they start, oh yeah, and then they got to tell you about their coffee they're selling, or this or that, and then you got 5 minutes right in the middle of the video. You know what? Screw that. Give me the information. If I want to check that stuff out, put links in the description. If I'm interested, I'll go down there and look it up and buy it. I get tired of a 15-minute video and there's 10 minutes of them trying to sell me shit or promoting whatever or whatever. I don't want to deal with that. That's why I've never done that on any channel I'm on. You know, I'll never monetize this channel. I don't even know how many more videos I'm going to do on this channel. If you've noticed, I don't do a lot of videos on it because life's too short to be angry, and talking about politics and stupid shit and stupid people makes me angry. Life's too short to spend every minute of the day worrying about things that I can't change no way. It's not going to change anything. Go enjoy life. Be as prepared as you can be. Have food, have water, have medical supplies, have a way to keep yourself warm in the winter. You know, do what you need to do, but don't just hover over all the doom and gloom and stress out over that shit and that. Go enjoy yourself. I mean, over the last 3 months on my gun channel, I have completed the triple shot. I'm in a group of 6 men that have completed the triple shot on camera. I've learned how to spin cock my rifle, like the old rifleman videos and that. I've been having a blast. I can't even tell you all the crap that's going on. I was coming out here to do this video. My wife was watching something about October 3rd or October 4th. I don't even know what the hell that is. You know what October 3rd or 4th is going to be for me? Another day where I got to go to work. Another day where I'm going to work on one of my gun projects or do another gun video that I have to find interesting, or I'm going to go spend some time with my grandkids, or I'm just going to spend some time with my wife. And if it happens, it happens. But you know what? I promise you, I'm not going to lose no sleep between now and October 3rd or October 4th, whatever it is, worrying about something I can't change no way. And I'm not saying every prepper channel out there or every channel is trying to give you Second Amendment news and that is bad. It's just there's so many clickbait titles. There's so many damn commercials now. There's so many people predicting the end of the world at least 3 times a month. You know, they predict a date that it's the end of the world, and then when it doesn't happen, they say, well, we're just one step closer. Well, man, how many steps away were we a year and a half ago? Because, I mean, every time I hear a step closer, it's like, man, we must have been on the other side of the world and walk into whatever catastrophe they're claiming is going to happen. Because, I mean, this planet's only so big. How many more steps can we take before we finally hit it? I mean, are we going to have an economic collapse? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm tired of guessing. I'm tired of predicting. But you know what? I'm going to be prepared for it, or be as prepared as I can get. I'm not rich. I don't have a ton of money. All I can do is prepare the best I can. Is there going to be stuff I needed? Guaranteed. Is there going to be stuff I wished I had? Guaranteed. But you know what? I ain't going to worry about it. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to enjoy life. You know, I thank every one of you that comes on here when I do videos on this channel, because honestly, I was debating on whether just to delete the channel completely, because I just don't feel like talking about politics and shit anymore. But enough of you reached out and just asked me how I was doing. Enough of you reached out and just said you missed me coming on here doing them videos, that, you know, it might be 6 months before I do another video on this channel. I don't know. You know, like I said, life's too short to be pissed off and unhappy and depressed and all that, and politics and all that shit. That's what it does to me. Maybe it doesn't to you. Maybe you enjoy all this. I don't know. I'm just telling you, for me, it depresses me thinking about all this crap going on all the time. And it's crap that I can't change and I can't fix anyway. So I just choose to, like I said, on food, on water, on medical supplies, whatever I think I might need for whatever might happen. But I'm not going to sit there and dwell on it and think about it every day. I'm going to go out and have fun. And that's what I've been doing. Honestly, you haven't been seeing videos on this channel because I've actually been having fun. You know, the whole 4 years Trump was in, I paid attention to all the politics. I paid attention to all the impeachments. I paid attention to all the predictions. Then after Biden got in, up until the last 6, 7, 8 months, every day, know, I was watching for, is Russia gonna nuke Ukraine? Is that gonna start World War III? This and that. I spent so much time watching all this crap that I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't enjoying life. I was depressed all the time, worrying about shit that I couldn't change no way. So now I'm just gonna live life. I'm gonna enjoy it. I might fall asleep tonight and die in my sleep. I might slip in the shower tomorrow morning and die. I might fall off a telephone pole while I'm working tomorrow and die. Might walk across the street, get hit by a car. World War III and all that's no different. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. There's nothing I can do about it except for prepare the best I can. So that's where I'm at with everything. And like I said, I just, you know, I really appreciate people reaching out to me. I really appreciate all of you that asked if I was okay and that. I am doing fine. I am probably better than I have been in years this last 6, 8 months. I've been just trying to enjoy life every day, doing things that I enjoy to do. And I tell you, man, it's nice getting a full night's sleep because I'm not thinking about what might happen, what could happen, or nothing else. I'm just thinking about what am I going to do tomorrow that I'm going to enjoy, that I'm going to have fun. So, like I said, that's kind of where I'm at. Um, this screen's so small. I'm sorry, guys. I can't read the comments. I can see that there's comments popping up. Like I said, I appreciate you all coming on here. I really do. Um, I'm old. Forgive me. I'm an idiot. I completely forgot to charge my laptop up. Otherwise, I could set my laptop up and I could look at the comments. So I will have to go back through these comments in a day or two because when I shut this video off, it seems like it takes 24 hours before YouTube will let me see what the comments were during the live. I'll be able to see comments if people watch it after the live ends and types in comments. But so check back Wednesday or Thursday, and I will try and answer any of the comments that you guys put in here. And I'm not telling you guys not to pay attention to what's going on in the world. All I'm saying is just you do you, but I'm not going to let it consume me. I'm not going to let it stress me out. I'm not going to let it depress me. I'm going to enjoy life. And, you know, that's just where I'm at. So hopefully all of you are had a great summer. Hopefully you have a great fall. Um, if I feel like doing a video, I'm gonna do one. So I mean, it could be a week and I could do another video. Could be another 3 months before I do a video. I don't know. I'm just this channel. I'm not gonna shut it down, but like I said, there's more important things in life than just dwelling on politics and end of the world and doom and gloom and what might happen. So if something really, really important comes up in the news or whatever, I may do a video. But if it's just the same doom and gloom, clickbait, end of the world stuff that every single day they put out, and every single day turns out to be bullshit, then there's just no sense in talking about it. I mean, kind of where I'm at. So, anyway, thank you, everyone. I appreciate each and every one of you. I couldn't believe when I clicked on the channel the other day, just because I hadn't been on it so long. I clicked on it, and there was a bunch of people in comments said, "We miss you." The email for this, I haven't been on it in a long time, and I had emails. I think I had like 15 emails, people asking me if I was all right, this and that. And so, like I said, I appreciate each and every one of you. When I clicked on the channel today to do the live, it doesn't look like we lost any subscribers. So I appreciate you guys sticking it out. But I don't want to bullshit you. I don't want to lie to you. I just don't really feel like dwelling on doom and gloom all the time. I just trying to enjoy life, trying to be happy. So that's where we're at. I'll go through the comments and read them. You guys always feel free to reach out to me. You know, you can email me. Um, I'll try and do better about checking the emails and the comments on this channel. Um, but yeah, I mean, feel free to reach out to me. And everybody have, well, a good night. And hopefully you have a good week. And I'll talk to you soon. Well, talk to you next time. I don't want to say soon, but I'll talk to you again. Bye.